Hello, hello.
You are now live.
Yep, you can hear us. I'm gonna unmute our mic. We might need to mute the music.
Should I just turn it off?
Just in case of a copyright.
Okay.
Can I see how if it's showing our PowerPoint?
No,
Not yet.
no, it's showing like everything.
Why is it still my forehead there?
Did it freeze?
Wait, let me see on my
Like,
phone.
oh no, did I close it? Hold on. Oh no, no,
Perfect.
yeah,
And we're there?
yeah,
Okay,
we're there.
great. So it's working.
Oh yeah, there we are.
And you can
Yeah.
hear us too. If
Yeah.
you want to see. Okay. So let us know if you can hear us, but we're back.
We're back.
Hey. Oh, sorry. Well, I'll be right back.
Still getting organized. Give us
Still
one
figuring shit
second.
out. Like, I don't know if it's my code or if it's just lagging.
No, I think it just lags.
It's lags, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, so I was gonna repeat everything I said, and there's a big delay too.
Yeah, it's like pretty. I know, I had noticed that last time.
Yeah, there's purposefully a delay.
So you can like, if random things are said.
For people that play video games.
Yeah.
People can't watch your stream and play against you.
Oh,
so there's a
okay.
delay. I think that's.
But also, so you can if you say something fucked up, you could just
Yeah.
But I think
If
I
they
don't
can
know.
bother.
Yeah, I think it's lagging. If I could.
Yeah, because I'm not able even to connect to the Twitch. Does the camera need to be tilted or it's good, right?
I think the camera is good, but see, there's like a big lag.
Oh,
Well, now we're good. I'm getting it pretty much like almost live on my phone.
It could just be my.
Okay, but Joy, you gotta
connection.
come in more,
Oh,
and
yeah.
so do I.
Am I in the center?
Again. Okay, we're good.
It's good.
How's that?
Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah.
I don't know which direction because it's mirror, you know?
Because we can't see ourselves. Eh?
Yeah.
I think it's
Are
good
you-
now.
Because usually streamers have two screens. They
Oh.
have one where they with stream and the other with the chat. And
Makes sense. You can like always see yourself.
Yeah.
I think.
So we should do that.
Yeah.
So we need to acquire
Record.
another.
We need another screen. Okay.
What do you want money?
We just need another screen to connect to this one, basically.
Yeah, we need
Alright.
2 monitors.
Alrighty.
Noted.
Ladies, here we are. Final book club of 2024.
It's the final
The
count.
Final book club of our first year of book club.
Yes.
And what a year it's been. We're finishing the Sarah J. Maasiverse.
We are.
It was such an
Indeed.
amazing book too, so I'm excited to talk about it.
Yep.
I have so many things to say.
So do I. So much has fucking happened in this book. It's ridiculous. But yeah, I'm in a Maas because I am a sickling right now with the coronavirus. So I think Kayla cried in the book.
So who cried in this book? Who cried? I cried. I shed a tear. And it's always the same reason. Like even in Tower of Dawn,
Mhm.
when they mention Irene and Aelin's relationship,
Yeah.
for some reason it really like hits a chord with me.
Yeah.
Like
The
when she
sisterhood.
said like, oh, like, it's been a long time since Inish, I was like, oh my gosh, like because you forget that they had that relationship.
Yeah,
And when she brought
exactly.
up, I was like, oh my god, it's so true. It's like they've been friends for so long, and they've like gotten to this point where they were strangers, and now they're fighting in this war, and like there were such huge parts of the war together. Like, so I was just like, I was tearing up.
I agree. Me, I cried only when the 12 sacrificed
Yes.
themselves.
Oh
Then
my
they're yielding
God.
shit. I was like,
That's where I shed a
That,
tear.
yeah, I think that was pretty fucked up.
fucking sad.
I think that what this whole series has done, but it like came clear in this book, is like did really well was the whole sisterhood, like the like camaraderie between like women. The scene actually that's on that collage of Manon and Aelin, like when Aelin's just sitting next to her and like.
At the end?
Yeah, at the
Yeah,
end
yeah.
when Manon is just like realized like everyone has died. That really pulled at my heartstrings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, when Elite is like, who? And she's like, all. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh,
That was shocking that they all died.
they all
actually.
have to do that.
That's
Anyway,
crazy.
no comment.
I would be interested to see like spin-off book about Manon's journey.
Which part was spoiled for you, Fashkar?
That
Oh,
part was
no.
spoiled for me. Oh.
The witchlings? Oh my god.
I did see like a lot of pictures when I was browsing Pinterest of Manon in a field of like ash.
Yeah.
And I never
Oh.
understood like what that meant. But then when I read that scene, I was like, oh fuck yeah, I get it.
I think in retrospect I was spoiled, but like it didn't occur to me that it was spoiled. Like on
Yeah.
Instagram, someone had done like an AI like mashup of like, you know, the quote when it's like first went, I don't know who it was, like Sorrel, and then when like Fallion and Fella, like it was like that whole mashup. And it was like,
yeah.
oh, why are they like just listing the 12? And now I realize like that was hardcore spoilers.
It's super hardcore. I feel like Asterin is
Oh.
she deserves so much better.
She did,
Like,
honestly,
she
she
was
did.
so good to her.
Did anyone kill Grandma or no?
Yo,
She's
Grandma's
alive?
Like, no,
Like,
no. Asterin got Grandma.
She did? Okay.
Yeah,
I was like, I don't know if I missed it,
Yeah.
but like.
When she jumped onto the tower.
Oh, c'est vrai, c'est vrai.
Yeah, she like yielded, and then her yielding was
Good.
different because it was like light instead of dark.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, so sad.
So let's kick this off before we just get ahead of ourselves on all these conversations because there's so much to say.
Yeah, he said that the part of the 12 dying was spoiled for him. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, that really does suck.
Because I did not expect that. I was
No.
really shocked.
I was expecting one of them, like Asterin, to like
Yeah.
yield or something, but not freaking all 12. I was like, shit, like all her friends gone like that. Like,
I know.
poof. Like,
It was so
fucking
painful.
ooh, table of contents.
I thought that Sarah was really not somebody who killed off characters, but we learned in Crescent City, and then now, like, she can be really ruthless.
But you know what? She doesn't kill off main characters.
I expected more people to die. I'm just saying because
it's true. Okay, today's contents. So we're gonna introduce you to us because I realized that we've never really introduced ourselves.
We just start babbling.
And we just kind of go off on tangents. So we're gonna start with that, and then I'm just gonna give you guys a little insight on what our menu was today because you don't get to see this as our viewers, but we take a lot of time coming up with our thematic menus for our book club. So we're gonna give you insight on that, and then we're gonna jump into the discussion before wrapping up about our book club retreat that's coming up really soon in January.
Woo! On next storm.
I'm excited.
Very exciting. So meet your hosts.
Oh my god! Like, oh damn!
Here we are.
Jay looks so cute. Are these wedding pics?
They are.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
Oh, you look
I
great.
love Jay. It's so true.
This is great. I love how you did this.
So yeah, we launched it almost a year ago now.
Yep. January.
Jan 2024. And I didn't know what to put as like our catchline, but I remember Kayla saying that we're all INFJs in the Myers-Briggs personality scale, and I thought that was like really interesting because it's a really rare personality type actually.
Is it?
Like,
Yeah.
all my friends are INFJ.
Yeah.
Really?
Because Roxanne too.
Oh, I didn't know it was
That's
rare.
just wild.
Damn. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. So, anyways, that's us. We're kind of like the typical millennial, I feel, who fell off the bandwagon of reading after like Hunger Games.
Yep. After Twilight, Hunger Games, and all that.
We're like so basic because we got back into it with ACOTAR, but whatever. We're here and ready to rock it.
Well, I guess I can start. My name is Joy. I mean, I've known these two for over a decade, I think, right?
Oh yeah.
More.
Like, when did we go to City
More
Anyway,
than-
for like more than a decade. Kayla got me the ACOTAR book for Secret Santa in December 2023, and she read it herself, urged me to read it.
I got 2 copies.
Yeah.
Read it, and I was like, oh shit.
Because I only asked for the book for Secret Santa because you could put like on draw names, put a list. I only added to list because I saw so many people talking about this stupid book, and I was like, why is everyone talking about it? I feel left out. So I asked for it, read it, and that's how it all began. And then you got V into it, I think.
Yeah.
And then here we are.
Blabbing about it.
Yeah, I just started blabbing about the book. But yeah, I'm just someone who also read Twilight in 2014. That was my first big book. Not 2014. I was in high school, so 2000 something. I was 14. That was my first big book. I was obsessed with Twilight. I had the posters in my closet, everything. Then for the last 3 years, I read really sporadically. My reading challenges were always like 5 books, and I couldn't even do that annually. And then here we are, just reading all the time.
You've been like pretty steadily consistent in reading.
I have,
I
though.
completely dropped.
I have been reading like consistently a lot of tragedies, a lot of like historical fiction, but I used to read 50 books a year easily, like just nonstop reading with teen books because teen books are so easy to consume.
The YA man is so addictive.
And then a lot of chick lit, like love chick lit.
But I think of the 3 of us, feel like you're the most consistent like on Goodreads. Like you actually started Goodreads
10 years, more than 10 years ago. Like
15 years ago.
Yeah. It's like when I don't even know what possessed me to actually start tracking all my books. No, it's because I was tracking my books with notes, but I couldn't keep track of. I wanted like stats, so I was like, hey, let me find a way to log it. Found Goodreads, put all the books I've ever read on Goodreads, and then kept going from there. So every single book I've read since the last decade are all on Goodreads, if I finished them or not. So that's me basically, and I have a really hard time continuing books that I started that I tried reading because there's sometimes I'm reading like 3 books at the same time. And I just have a book open on my Kobo for like a year,
honestly.
and I just can't read it. So
relatable.
Yeah, that's me. Kayla?
It's funny how the pictures are like really long.
Oh my god! Look at that.
Oh shit, that's true. I didn't even know this. Oh my god.
For me, I only started reading once ACOTAR came out. I did read the Twilight, of course. I actually didn't read Divergent nor Hunger Games. I know I watched the movies, but I don't know what happened. I think I just like never bought the books or whatever. At that point I dropped it, but I started reading ACOTAR, and I really like books that are fantasy romance, which is what we read, romantasy. But I also, in my free time, read like thrillers, sci-fi. Love those. Addicting, I recommend it. I feel like Joy, you would like some of the books that I read, but
Okay.
I don't know. I guess that's it. Oh yeah, I've obviously been streaming on Twitch.
Yeah.
I play video games as well, so not just reading. But it's hard to find time with like life. But now that it's Christmas time ish, like thinking of having more time to do that too. So,
yeah. I'm Fee, so the third of the trio, and we got all looped into this by Kay, thank God, who can be very persuasive. I literally think it was like this time last year that she was like, oh, by the way, like I bought this book, it's really good. I'd love to start a book club with you and Joy. Yeah, and here we are. But yeah, I'm like that typical millennial who was like obsessed with YA during my teenage years. I think it's really what got me away from my life and like all my teenage angst. But somehow fell off the bandwagon during like university, I think, and then really glad to be roped back into, because I think ACOTAR made me feel like I was a teenager again. It was just nice to be back in that. But yeah, I'm kind of basic when it comes to my reading preferences. I really read for fun and entertainment, and not even for like quality literature necessarily. Like I'm definitely not above just your dime a dozen romance novels. So yeah, but I getting into more like psychological thrillers and stuff like that. Obsessed with historical fiction.
Love it.
Yeah, you guys have that in common.
Yeah, I'm obsessed.
The more tragic, the better. Oh.
Honestly,
I don't know what it is about historical fiction. It's just I don't know.
World War II. I don't know what it is.
World War II was the time.
There's a lot of details that go into historical fiction.
Yeah, and it's like
that's amazing.
I love like the accuracy, but also like it's fun. I don't know. I just really like the way some authors really do it, and the research they do to go through it, and you could actually feel like it's. Well, this could be a real story, but it's not. But
yeah. No, I know. It's like you really feel like you're there and you're able to picture it. And it's just like the work that goes into that is mind-boggling. Yeah. Anyways, let's dive in, huh?
Yeah.
So, I wanted to give a little bit of feedback on like the inspiration for tonight's thematic eats. So actually it was based on some quotes from Kingdom of Ash, sorry. The first,
just pick the mouse and click.
the first being, he frowned towards the discarded trays of food they devoured minutes ago: hearty mutton stew and roasted root vegetables. I was gonna make mutton stew.
Is that she?
Yeah, she.
Yeah, but we did have the roasted root vegetables. And then there's a scene when they're in Anielle, I think, where they're like eating a platter of chicken legs, and so we got to indulge in that. Some hearty bread, which is like the thing they eat the most, I think, throughout all this book.
His father
fingers bread.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and there's mention of an apple when Farasha had an apple. So that was our drink. Our cocktail's an apple cinnamon drink.
Farasha, of course.
And then like their travels. There's our apple cinnamon drink. It was like golden color inspired by Manuel's eyes. And then they're always eating freaking cheese, dried fruit, and stuff like that. So that's what we had tonight. Some Appy's charcuterie, and then
honestly, that looked exactly
exactly what we ate. The drink as well,
exactly
even the charcuterie. Like, dang, yo, level up. Oh, I wish we had our slides from January just to do side by side.
Honestly,
no, Kayla's first slide. You were the one who upped the ante. I think when you brought out the slides and everything.
Kayla's
the first book club.
Yeah.
Like where we didn't say we're doing PowerPoints, but I just decided.
Yeah, exactly. And after that, I was like, well.
And then it's just been like increasingly more intense and more time consuming. Like too many sleepless nights. Like,
I was just like on the PowerPoint.
Yeah, because the first PowerPoint, the actor, when I looked at it, I was like, there's one picture per slide. And like 5 bullet points.
Oh, I know.
Now it's like 20 per person. I'm like,
and I did 1 book per slide. We did 3 books
that's
the
true.
first one. We did
That's insane.
Court of Thorns.
Oh my god, we did all 3.
The first 3
Oh
books
my
we did in
God.
1 book.
we did 3 books? And they were fat.
That's crazy.
And I did like a mini like Frost and Starlight because I wasn't sure if you guys would have read it by then.
Oh yeah.
Fuck. So yeah, it was a lot.
No, we've evolved.
Yeah.
And tonight's drink was apple cinnamon inspired, so like a mash of Manol's golden eyes and then Aelin's like fiery spirit. So, anyways, let's dive into the gist of it. So, discussion part 1, starting with armies and allies. Ooh, this is gonna be very annoying. So, let us see the map. So, just a reminder.
Let's do.
Of where this book takes place. So the first part, we start off in Wendlyn, with Aelin captured. And then obviously there's the ongoing battle in Terrassen. That's just like dreary for like the entire book.
Literally, they're like suffering.
They're so cold there.
Honestly, yeah. And then there's Anielle.
They're freaking down.
For a good chunk of
these
it
are
as
great
well.
picks.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's Kale's place, right?
Yeah.
I like your animations.
Thanks. And then we're going to just dive right into the characters of Kingdom of Ash. Basically, Joy, I just took your slides here.
Great.
So it's like a copy paste from
No problem.
you last time. So just a reminder here of Aelin and Rowan. This is such a nice collage too, honestly.
The gold is just hitting more now since we read this book is
Yeah,
gold.
her
Gold.
armor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like her armor from Anielle, the one that she took, I think.
Yeah.
Rowan grew more on me this book.
He did
actually.
for me too.
Yeah.
He did for me too.
And so like looking at these pictures again, like especially the middle and top right, I'm just like, ugh. She gets to sleep next to that and more.
Honestly.
They developed his character a lot more.
They
did.
We got to see more of his personality.
Yeah. So obsessed. Lysandra and Aelin. Like, I mean, Lysandra, like I think our last book club, we were obsessed, but now she's like even more OP.
She's like she did.
I love Lysandra.
Yeah, like, I feel like she, especially for where they were fighting, she did so fucking much.
She did so much.
When Aelin, we'll talk about when Aelin yelled at her, I was like,
God.
you asshole, bitch! Like,
Aelin was on thin ice for a long
yeah, I was like,
time.
bitch.
And then he grew on me, like, literally
Yeah.
in the last, like, 20 chapters. And I was like, okay, I like him.
He was on thin ice, though,
He
for
was on
most of this
really
book.
thin ice,
Yeah, I was not impressed.
I mean, I think he was like having a partial mental breakdown half the time, but like,
Yeah, but he did go through a lot, and he
Yeah.
persisted through so much. And
Yeah,
led
he
this,
did.
like, kind of, I don't know, like, it was like, what's the word I'm looking for, where there's no hope? Like, his army was
complete
losing.
despair.
no, but literally they were like all accepting we're gonna die.
Yeah, they were
Lol,
like, we're
we
gonna
tried.
die. For like 2 weeks, they're like, yeah,
Aelin
we're just
ain't coming.
delaying the inevitable.
Like, I mean, I get it. After a while, obviously, like, I understood him projecting his shit onto Lysandra since she was posing as Aelin and this whole thing. And, like, probably that's why he, like, exploded on her because she was just the closest thing. I don't know. And it's probably his own guilt, too, because he sees that she's doing the monster share of the work. Like,
Yeah.
Feels like guilty that she's gonna die. Maybe.
thank you for following Pussy Lover.
Okay.
Okay, who that? Okay.
Okay. Then we had this beautiful collage of Manon and Dorian,
Love.
which I'm still so obsessed with. Like, I just think as a duo, because they never really become a true couple, I'm like,
Not yet.
Yeah, it really ends on a...
Which is actually kind of sad, eh?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I would have liked to have a bit more, like, closure between, like, them.
I agree.
Yeah.
Be more solid as a couple, but...
But I think it's characteristic of them that it's like this weird. I love Irene's intervention though.
Yeah,
when
like,
she's like,
just get married, bitches.
Yeah.
Like, shut the hell up and do
So
it.
true. But it's complicated because where would they live? Like, he's the king of Darlin, she's the king of...
And she
The
wants to
Queen
live
of
in the
Crocus.
lace. And
Yeah, like, where would they...
they need to learn how to freaking winnow so they could just...
That's true.
No one's been winnowing this book. I was
I
waiting.
agree.
Well, no.
Fenris
Fenris
can, but
can.
he doesn't know if he can still do it since his brother died. But, like, no one tried. I mean, Dorian learned how to shapeshift. No one else tried to learn anything.
Okay,
It's like-
we need to talk about that, but we're not going to get
Yeah.
into that right now.
I would say he's more powerful than Aelin.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
1,000%.
For sure.
And he's so
He's a
sexy.
hottie.
He's so sexy.
Yeah.
That
He's hot.
middle, bottom, right, jeez, those arms, not okay.
Sexy.
Lead and Lorcan, still so obsessed. It was so funny at the end. Lord Lorcan.
Lord Lorcan Locken. I was like, oh my god, LLL.
Yeah.
But sexy.
Yeah, she's
Love her.
really pretty. Okay, these are just brief reminders because at this point, I think we're all very familiar with our characters.
Yep.
Gabriel Fenris.
Erewhon, yeah.
Erewhon. Karen, asshole. Fucking grandma bitch.
yeah, except for breakfast.
Love Abraxas.
I love him too. I was so worried
Glad
he was
he
gonna die.
survived. Yeah,
I was like,
gonna
oh my
die.
god, y'all can't do this to me because like he's the best. Like,
I was scared. Oh, sorry.
For sure, I thought he was dead.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
if you hover down on the bottom, there should be a thing here.
Irene and Kale.
Hot.
We love.
I love Irene.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's a fan favorite.
I
for
mean,
sure,
like Irene's low-key like the hero of this whole book.
Yeah, she is.
I'm glad they were chanting her name because I'm like, she's the one, bro. Like she did it. Like
She's nonstop working too. She like
Yeah.
after the fight, she's
While
still
pregnant.
healing people.
while pregnant, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and she's like carrying freaking Kale's life on her back, literally. So like,
They're a good team because I don't know, because they do share that life force.
Yeah. definitely. Oh, love her. And she stood up to his dad. Oh,
Yeah.
fearless.
Yeah, no, she's great. Nesrin and Sartaq, we didn't see as much of them this book.
We didn't, but they were also like, I mean, I found she was really important in terms of like bringing over the Southern people, but also knowing like the thing about Falcon, knowing about Maeve being freaking Vogue and everything.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for
That's so
Nesrin, I
true.
feel a lot wouldn't have happened in the aerial forces and all that. So
I love like their side characters in this world because they're very strong characters. So they add a bit of humor too. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everything. So I feel like this could have like its own book.
Oh,
For
Like
sure.
Nesrin and Sartaq could have like a small little like quarter frost star, like a little mini
yeah,
book, as well as like Menel.
because I would like to see what
Victoria had a
happens
mini
next.
book.
I do hope they have like a little mini thing,
Yeah.
like a.
Like those two couples could have their own book. Even Aelin and Lorcan, because I really feel like we
Yes.
didn't get enough.
I need them. Like I was waiting. I was like, please, fuck, like please. I was like begging for it. I was like, come
Did
on.
not get enough.
No,
They're
we didn't.
I don't care about Aelin and Rowan no more.
love
Like
Lorcan. He's so like I don't know, feisty. Like
I just love the broodiness. The like I don't deserve anything. Like,
I think it just went like kind of like casually, oh, I'm gonna like tie my life to yours so I won't be immortal anymore.
Yeah.
I'm like, hello, like this is huge. Like, how is that just like one little paragraph and then we've moved on?
and then she was like, oh yeah, I would love that. I don't know. I'd be like, you can live.
bitch, love that. You mean
Yes.
like I will get on my knees?
Because I'm dying. You don't have to die.
Seriously.
No, but like him, I was pissed at him at the beginning of the book, right? Because I was like, how dare he like kneel to freaking what's her face? And then he's like, no, I was going to Aelin. I was like,
Yeah, seriously.
Mm,
I was like,
Oh,
I need to
love
go
again.
back and read that scene now.
Yeah,
Love again.
I didn't think that when I saw it.
Oh yeah, and these are just our others from
yeah, the others.
the others, yeah.
I mean, who was even in this book? Hazar,
Borte was
Keshin,
there.
Borte, the whatever those
Yeah.
spider
Keshin,
things, Kadara. Didn't hear anything from the other ones.
all the other ones are just
chilling back home.
living their best lives.
It's probably still grieving. Like anyway.
So part one, okay, we're diving in armies and allies. Our questions. So I actually did a bit of a different format this time, girls. You'll see.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So
Wow.
we're starting with the first part, which is on Aelin's imprisonment in Wendlyn.
Oof.
These pictures, just like perfectly illustrated. Like they're just
Mhm.
so dark,
Yeah.
you know.
Oh, look at Fenris. I just want to give him a little snuggle.
Oh my
How cute he is.
oh my god.
Cute.
He's so like Fenris in that first part. It like breaks my heart.
Their little
Their
language.
blinking
their
language?
blinking. Ugh.
So here we go. Here are the questions. So on Aelin being imprisoned by Maeve, our first question is okay.
Ugh.
Just like let's talk about the fact that she like underwent this just unending, like it was like 2 months. By the way, 2 months is massive when you consider these entire 7 or 8 books that we
It's
read.
a year. A
Have been
little
on-
over a year. That's what they
A
said.
year. So it's like literally 1/6, you know? So I'm like, that's
A year?
huge.
Yeah, that's what they said. When Kale's talking or something, he's like, "Oh, the last a little over a year ago when we were all at end of year together," and I was like, "What?"
Yeah, she's literally 19 at the end of this book, and she's like 18 in the first
Yeah.
one.
All this has been a year.
Really in 6 years.
I know.
I feel
each book should be
like I feel like everything was happening in tandem or something because it's impossible that like because they keep saying it takes a month to get here, it takes a month to get here,
3 weeks.
3 weeks to get. I'm like,
I know, and they took forever to get to like Terrasse, and it took like a fucking decade. So I don't know, but bottom line, she was being tortured for 2 months.
What a fucking year!
Jesus,
I know.
that was a huge year. Like, no, but even then, like Irene is 2 months pregnant. When did that happen? Like,
2 months pregnant.
yeah, because like.
So they've been dating for less than a year.
No, well,
And they're having the child.
Well, how long were they in the South? Like 2 months? Like
Literally 2 months, and then she's pregnant.
And then she's pregnant, bam! Like, and they're married after 2 months, and everything. Like, it's this book was rapid
They're not
fire.
even like mates. Like when you're mates, I feel like you're like, okay, I guess it's like.
Can humans have mates?
But it's like, but that's the thing. So she doesn't even know that they're mates. Like, Kill could be maybe nice for the first month, and then maybe he's a douchebag. Like we don't know.
Exactly. But also, Aelin and Rowan, they were probably what, like 4 or 6 months together. Like
They're mates.
I know, but like damn, like.
The mates provides you that assurance.
Hi, V.
Hi. Yeah, so I just was a bit blown away by Aelin not breaking. Like it felt like how?
Well, how long was she in End of Year? A year? How long was she in that torture?
For 1 year.
Like she spent most of these books just being tortured. Bless you, Kayla. Like
bless you. Yeah.
I'm allergic to alcohol.
Because even when she was training for the champion thing, she was getting like abused there. Like training with Rowan, like, and then this. But this was also, it's the psychological part of it that was like, the fact that she can just make her clean again and then torture her some more. So you can't even have the scars because you don't know what's
It's just
real.
like, she had no conception of what's reality
Exactly.
and what's like mind games anymore. Like,
yeah.
I don't know, like, how do you go 2 months? How do you go like a day? Like, I just don't understand. Like, we kept coming back to her, like, Aelin's chapters, and it was like the same thing.
Yeah.
Over and over again, and I was like,
They're like skinning her, or they're like crushing her feet, or they're doing something.
That's true.
And
I know what that feels like. I like to say that I like
Rigel, is that Rigel?
yeah.
Yan and I are watching this.
Hello.
He said Yan
Yannick
and I are
Rigel.
watching. Hey, welcome to our
Thanks
club.
for joining.
Thanks for the support.
But yeah, it was just like the psychological torture of it all, and like just the repeating everything. Like the things I was surprised. I thought it would be not much darker, but like I was surprised that afterwards, even though it took some time to be with Rowan, that she was able to like have sex with him and everything. Because like I don't know what like Karen, what was the limit there? Like did he ever do anything to her in that regard? Like
Sexually?
Like, yeah. I feel like he alluded that he like, oh, if I was allowed, I would type thing. But like,
if I was allowed, I would what?
Like he would like SA her or something.
Oh, Karen?
Yeah, because basically I think he had a gag order from Maeve.
That's
like
fucked up.
He was fucked up, and I think he would have, but like my understanding is like nothing sexual happened. Like literally everything else, I think.
Yeah.
But
I feel like if he like I don't know why they would have it like I understand for the book purposes, yes, they wouldn't do it, but like if he was like truly as evil, like I feel like he would have done that.
Yeah. Especially when he was like, oh, I see the marks from Rowan, let me put my own or something.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
I feel like he would have not hesitated.
It was so sad when she like finally like gives up kind of, and like her like the only scars she's like managed to maintain are like Rowan's claiming marks, and then she loses them when she believes Maeve that like he's left to Terrassen or whatever.
Fucking Maeve. Yeah.
Yeah. So battery's running low. Okay.
Do you have the plug?
No, but I'll get to that.
But yeah.
Fenris.
Oh, I was surprised. Like I didn't think of them like as ever having like a strong relationship. Like they felt kind of like really separate characters.
Yeah.
So it was interesting to see them like develop a really close relationship.
Yeah.
Through this, like I don't know.
I agree.
Depressing life event.
Yeah.
I feel if it wasn't for him, I don't think she would have survived that long. Like him reminding her this is real. And even just their little blinks of like reassurance and him growling half of the time for anything they did. And him like literally removing the freaking oath thing by like, I don't know, that was crazy.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Shook me.
That was fucked up, honestly. And I really liked the role of Fenris because I agree with you. He was just like a supporting character up until this point. And then like I feel like he single-handedly is the reason why she survived. Like, and then I love that like their blinking thing continues on. Like I love that it doesn't just stop like when she's escaped. True. You know, they like you see points at like in different parts in the book where like they're like both fucking struggling, but like they're not letting on to anyone except each other.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I thought it was really cute. Yeah. Oh, this is just my freaking editorial, but like, have you guys noticed?
Yep.
Literally, like last book, this book, like
let me tell you my whole game plan. Let's go.
Exactly.
Let me tell you my whole origin story.
Why does this keep happening? Like, obviously, it's just like a plot tool to like tell us what's going on. But it bothers me for some reason. I'm like, Maeve does it in Aelin's mind. She does it with Dorian. The Karankree do it like in the last book.
Yep. Like,
what's up with that?
They just love doing that. No, but even freaking Erwan did it with Irene, where he was like, "Yes, with the healers we have, we use them to wield." I was like, "Oh."
They just like shut up. Like, evil people just have this ego and
the monologue
talking about like how like smart they are, but they're not. Honestly,
like I didn't understand why she said her story. Oh, there was once a queen, and then there were the 3 brothers. I'm like, why are you giving her your whole origin story? And I'm like, of course she's gonna call back to this at some point. Like Aelin's gonna realize at some point. But I was just like, why is she doing this? I couldn't understand the logic, but anyway. That's just how it is in a lot of books. Movies too, they do that where the evil person is like blah 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 blah.
And by the time like they finish talking after the 15-minute monologue, the other guy comes.
And they're dead.
Like Aelin was when she was distracting like Maeve and Erwan. Like I don't know what she was doing. Like she was trying to distract them, turn them against each other, but it was also buying time. Like
but that's it. Like if I was evil, I'd be like, I don't want to like stall.
Exactly, kill first, but they want to savor it and all that, like
because they think they're so good that there's no way that they could win.
It's like an ego.
Might as well savor it.
Yeah. Okay.
Disgusting. How dare he have a similar name to our favorite dragon?
Karen. I know.
That's true.
Karen is disgusting, and like when Aelin goes into town to like ask about him, she's so cool. Like you know, she like puts berries on her eyes and like goes into town asking, like pretending to be like this damsel and asking like, I'm looking for my lover, like Karen. Everyone's like, dude, he's a sick fuck.
He's a sick fuck, bro.
You don't want to find him.
You don't want to be with the likes of him.
You don't want him to be your baby daddy, like seriously. Better to be single.
Get away. But I think a question I have for you two, and we can put it to our viewers, is what's the vibe on Connell or Conal, whatever? How do you guys even pronounce it? Connell. What's your feeling on him? And like I'm down to hear what our viewers have to say about this too, because honestly I don't know how to feel about Connell.
So just if I understand, is he Fenris's twin or just his brother?
Twin.
And so what was the reason of their like? Was it Fenris who left the brother to go be with Maeve?
No.
Or like what happened between them? Because I can remember.
Connell went and like swore the blood oath to Maeve, and like Fenris didn't want to like leave his brother alone, so he went. He also like swore it. But like when you hear Fenris talking about Connell in the previous books, it's like he's a good person. Like they love each other, and then like we don't get a lot of backstory, and then like obviously Connell ends up like seems so evil. He's like Maeve's sex slave essentially, but seems very happy to be doing it, and then eventually just kills himself. Well, at Maeve's order, right?
Well, I think Maeve like was probably in his mind
controlling.
Because like
I don't think he's evil, especially if Fenris had such a strong bond with him.
Yeah, I don't think he was evil. I think she just did her thing,
and he killed himself. Like he didn't even kill Fenris.
No, but she made him.
Yeah, she ordered him to kill himself. So he did it because of the oath.
Because that was a confusing scene, though. Because I thought at first he was supposed to kill Fenris.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
And then he like rebelled and then killed himself. Yeah. But then I realized no, Maeve just like is making him kill himself to fuck with Fenris.
Which just kind of doesn't make sense for Maeve's perspective. Because like Fenris is already like really loyal to Aelin. She should kill him.
Yeah,
but Connell has no attachment to Aelin.
It was just to fuck with Fenris.
Just like classic evil people shit.
That's the thing, like Maeve half the time I'm like, bitch, like what? Like
stop flexing.
It doesn't make sense.
Be logical. Be logical.
It's like I just don't understand. Yeah, that's the thing, stop flexing. Like why are you so like I don't know, I don't get her as a a villain. She's just like evil, but for like no reason. I feel like Erewhon sucks, but he was doing it just to get his brothers back or something.
Yeah.
But she's just like doing it to do it like
She was having like a lot of mind games, whereas Erewhon didn't really have that.
He just was. I just want my brothers to come. When he explained it, he was just like, I just want my brothers here. Like,
he's just like building an army.
Yeah,
to get
I just
like
want
that
my
was
brothers
his
to
whole
be
thing.
with me. That's his whole thing.
And he's like, I'm gonna pretend to be a fey queen. I'm gonna
like I love my people. I love them in the way that I can. But Erewhon is like, I hate everyone. I just love my brothers. What? But I don't cheat. I can't cheat with you because I love my brothers.
Yeah,
I have morals.
That like moment of integrity. You're like, what?
Like shit. Okay. But yeah. Oh.
So our next little recap is after the imprisonment, Aelin gets
those are
rescued, which is like a term I use very loosely in this case, by Rowan and everyone. So first picture there is just like Rowan scouring the country and everywhere to like get to Aelin, and then Aelin running away from Cairn when like Fenris breaks the blood oath and stuff, and then there's Fenris basically breaking the blood oath, and then like Aelin giving him her blood, actually doing the blood oath with him and like willing him to live, and then basically there's the little folk we were talking about. Like, what do the little folk look like?
That's pretty good.
They're really cute, and then they really help her, and they go into the caves, and then they give her like Map's crown.
The artist is so good. He's the one who did the people from the Kagan people. He drew those ones, like the Lux or whatever his name is.
Yes, Pine Lux.
But it's really nice. I like this part because this is a part where it was suspenseful, but I knew ultimately they're gonna rescue her. No, like I was like sure they were gonna rescue her, so I was just waiting for it. But it was really good build up. I find
really good build up, but also it wasn't a rescue.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it was, but, like, she got herself out.
Yeah. She did.
And then they, like, left with her, and then... But basically, like, if Rowan, Lorcan, Gabriel hadn't been there...
But they started the rumor that got her to bounce.
You're right. No, you're right.
But I still didn't understand why Maeve needed to leave for some collars. I was like, don't you know what I'm...
She's so, like, upset. But I guess she wasn't really expecting that they would do this. That they would be so bold.
But why would she care what some people have rumors about? Like, I don't get her. What makes her get out of her seat and what makes her stay like there. Like it's really complicated. I don't know. I don't get her as a villain for some reason.
It was weird because she literally never left Wendlyn until that point.
She's like, let me go get some collars or rings or whatever.
Yeah.
But she feels so desperate for Aelin to crack.
Yeah.
And, like, nothing was working, so she's like, I need those collars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess the only way that she'll, like, bend to mine. Well. I was sad that Fenris didn't find anyone. Like, he didn't couple up.
Yeah.
They could have made him gay or something. Like, come on.
Yeah.
A lot of heteronormativity in here.
It's true.
It's so true.
Everyone is straight. I was like, bro.
Was there no one?
Aelin is bisexual, but he's
coupled
up.
Bisexual.
But then there was like not really a lot of like. Usually there's like at least one lesbian couple or something. And
I thought there was a lesbian couple.
There was, but like I think they were like side characters. Like who was lesbian?
They weren't like. They were in the 13. No, wasn't there one of them that was?
Were they twins?
No, not the twins.
Oh,
another one.
Then I think so. Yeah, but.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Like it's like everyone gets paired up, but like Fenris, it's just like kind of a sad arc.
Yeah.
You know,
your brother is dead and you have no one.
Oh my god, he didn't have his twin.
Even Lorcan has somebody.
Yeah, even Lorcan. Like, he hates Lorcan. That's true. Oh my god.
Nah.
Oh my god. I love Lorcan.
I love him.
He gets so much hate.
Oh my god.
Can't help if you're dark and shadowy. Like
he knows what he wants.
Oh yeah. Well, there's a lot of editorials in my
rescuing with the quotation marks.
I mean, it didn't feel like that much of a rescue. Like I feel like she was. Oh yeah. This is like just weird parenthesis here. We just need to sigh over Lorcan. He was still ripping up his shirts for these periods, even when she hated his guts.
He was giving it to them so they can give it to her because she wouldn't accept it from him directly. I was like, love.
I don't know. Like, you're on your period. Really? Are you going to be that bitter?
Yeah, she was being... Sometimes she was getting annoying. I was like, okay, I get it.
Like, you have a period. Like, you got her bleed all over instead of just accepting Lorcan's shirt.
No, but even after, like, even Aelin, like, forgave him and she was like... I was like, oh, girl. Anyway.
I know. It was so cute though. Like this is happening when they're like still like on their way to Aelin.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh, Lorcan. I'm obsessed with him.
Yeah, same.
I am. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, anyways. Now we're done sighing. Okay. I mean,
Yeah, he killed Karen.
Am I wrong? No, he did. Yeah.
He did. Yeah.
What did the others do? I don't remember.
Honestly, I feel it could have been much
Hi, Harry.
swifter
Hi,
and
Sarah. I told him to join.
dead.
Oh my god, why is there some more?
I don't know. I feel like I was expecting. I was a bit let down by how they rescued her. Like I was expecting a more grandiose, like barging in, and I don't know. I just felt it was very like, oh, okay, convenient. Like she escaped, and then they were just showed up to like meet her. Like I don't know. It was just very. Oh, okay, moving on.
Yeah, I would have liked a rescue kind of storyline, but
Like from out the box.
Aelin, she's a strong woman. She does it herself.
True, exactly.
Yeah, but when you've been tortured like that for 2 months, how?
And I'm like, so you had this in you all along?
Yeah.
I'm like, I mean,
Yeah.
she did almost break the box, but she was like punching it or whatever,
Yeah.
and like they had to reinforce
She's
it.
very
but, like,
strong, guys.
yeah, I'm like, I'm surprised.
She did need her friends with the mask because she did have like a panic attack.
Yeah, she did.
She did need
She
to.
would have
at
been
least
caught
for
like
that.
right after. She didn't have.
Honestly,
Get out!
yeah,
Get
you're
out!
right. That scene fucked me
I
up.
was reading that in the
I-
hospital. I was like, get me out!
I was stressing so much at that scene. Oh, and look, I'm being a little harsh here, but like, you're right, Joy, when you said like they would never would have been in that army camp in the first place if it hadn't been for like Rowan,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. I guess I was just a bit underwhelmed from like she got herself out, and then you don't even see like Rowan torturing Karen.
Yeah, I wanted to see something like some skin peel, something like just some. I just wanted to see
Details.
like because I mean all we hear is Aelin getting tortured over and over again for like a billion chapters, and he just gets killed off screen. Like I was just like, oh okay, y'all could have said more.
That's true. What is Harrison?
There's
saying?
no third bullet point yet, Harrison. It's coming.
We're coming.
Harrison. Am I wrong? Do you know that meme?
Which one?
L stream. Oh my god, Harrison. You know that meme of the guy who's arguing about Wicked?
No,
No.
haven't seen it.
But he wasn't arguing about the movie, but like just the general like Wicked, not like Wicked, but Wizard of Oz movie.
Okay, yeah.
And he's like yelling at someone because that they must have been. I think they were playing Heads Up or something, and like the guy described the girl that's in the bubble, the princess,
Yeah.
Glinda,
Yeah.
as like a witch. And then he's like, she's not a witch, like. She's like, she came down in a bubble. And he's like
I think I actually heard
super
him.
angry
I
about
think I
it.
heard
And he's
about
like,
it.
grow up. Like, he's like calling him an idiot. Like, he's going all out over like this argument over the Wizard of Oz, whether she's a witch or a princess. Anyways,
But
you
that
should watch
explains
meme.
like because the
It's fun.
podcast I was listening to yesterday, Grey's Anatomy podcast, they were talking about that, and then one person said that they were like, "But she came down in a bubble," and
Yeah,
the
she
other one
came
person
down in
said,
a
"Am I
bubble,
wrong?" And I
dog.
was like, "I don't know why they're yelling," and now I get it.
Yeah, it's like a whole thing. And it's becoming like it's blowing up again because Wicked came
Yeah.
out. So everyone's using the meme.
Am I
again.
wrong? Dead. Did your laptop die?
Yeah. I will
Does the TV know?
be right back. The TV does not know.
Lorcan and the Bloodos. Fenris and the Bloodo.
Huge.
Lorcan, I respect her. She's like, you need to swear the Bloodos because I can't trust you because he did betray her.
He did.
Like before, so I also would have asked him. Like,
But low key, he did the blood oath just for like a lead. He would have done the blood oath to a lead. Oh, sexy. Love him.
Honestly, he totally did.
He could do no wrong to me. Like,
yeah, I like Lorcan just the way he is. I like that he's hated. More for me.
my feelings right.
I literally don't understand.
Fenris took the Bloodos too?
Why?
He doesn't need to. Oh, because she had to revive him.
Yeah, I loved that though. That I was sure he was gonna die. I was sure she was gonna
That's
kill him
so broken though.
What, Lorcan?
No, Fenris. That it's like
Yeah.
I want you to like your order is to live, so he survives. Like that's so broken.
I was like, bitch.
It's like
Hey, live. Okay.
don't have a broken leg. It's
Like,
Wait,
that-
I don't know if I have the charger for this, and this one doesn't look like it's working.
That was a very convenient rescue. That's the thing. Low-key at the end when she was giving Gabriel like blood, I was like, is she gonna revive him? Like, because I was gonna be pissed. I was like, so you can revive people all this time, but they didn't. So
Yeah, they never.
I
just
thought
get
it revived Gabriel.
'cause that's what they did in Akatar.
Yeah,
what was
she
it?
did
Akatar 1 when they revived her, and I was like, they can revive people.
Honestly, it feels like Gabriel was suicidal at this point. Like I don't think he wanted to live.
He did not need to kill himself. I
He didn't
just
need to. No, but
like I knew he would die because like he was the only one. He was left out conveniently of the blood
but
oath.
he must have been suicidal
I think so.
because Aelin was like, "What? He didn't need to do that."
Yeah.
it was a hint. Like he didn't need to do that. So it was like, what did he want to die?
But did he buy any time? Like, what did he do? Like, well, he helped lock the door or whatever, right?
Yeah,
The gate
it's
or
like,
whatever?
apparently- But he was able to push the barrier
Why did he lock himself
without
out?
him being like. That's why I was like,
We might just have to make do because I don't know.
it's fine.
Yeah,
Is
it's fine. Well, we could see on the computer screen.
Joy, you want your wine?
No, I'm okay.
Oops.
Oop. No.
The little folk, Aelin's letters again. Aelin's letters.
Oh well, she sent more letters.
Oh yeah, she does send more letters.
I wish you could read one of the letters.
I
To see how strongly worded it
How
was.
strongly
You convinced the
worded.
whole like thing to turn against her
Everyone
queen.
is
Like,
yeah, everyone is turning.
yeah, what letter did you write? I needed to see. I was like,
Her letters don't fail.
yeah, I know. Like everyone just says, okay, we're coming. Like, I'm surprised anyone trusted her after she like put up that ruse for so long with Lysandra.
Yeah, there was almost no repercussions.
People weren't mad enough. I feel
Yeah,
like I would have
same.
been like pissed, especially if a bunch of people died.
Yeah,
Honestly, yeah.
I would have been really pissed, and there was no repercussions.
So people were just like mildly irritated, but like
can't believe I didn't see it.
I want to see one of Aelin's letters because she keeps like rallying like all these allies of the entire planet to her just by like these letters she sends out.
Oh yeah, Harrison says there's lag spikes with our stream.
yeah, it's I
think
can
it's just
feel
the,
it. Is
Do
it
you
the
think it's the
Wi-Fi?
Wi-Fi?
It's the Wi-Fi, yeah.
Am I
Do you
on
want
the-
to put it on data instead? I have like so much data. Okay. Are you sure?
I don't want you to use your data.
No, dude, I have like 30 gigs.
And if not, I have like 100 and something. I'm not used to.
Yeah. Do you want to do that?
Like, would it? Do you think it would help?
I don't know if that would help, but we could try. Gotta zoom in on my forehead again.
Oh, Harrison says data's gonna be bad.
Oh,
Is it?
really, Harry? Are you sure?
Well, data is actually quite weak. I find when I
Okay.
try to do it.
Oops.
Wow.
He says the stream will not work on LTE data.
Okay, Harry.
Okay, we'll leave
We
that.
will make do with the Wi-Fi. We'll tell Rue to stop watching Netflix.
Rue, get off of YouTube.
Get off the
Watching his
Wi-Fi.
cat videos.
Our Wi-Fi sucks.
Texting.
I'm just gonna withhold. Anyways, yeah. So I thought the whole little folk arc was really cool.
Yeah, I like seeing them
Also,
again.
that random, like when they're like literally being pulled through the caves
Yeah.
by like that random like eel dude, I don't know, and then they stop in that cave to get like treasure, but
Yeah.
like low key Aelin's like going in there just to get like wedding rings.
Yeah, I was like really confused. I was like, wait, what? And also that too. I was like, the people aren't pissed enough that you're getting robbed. Like, and the cave people, like, I feel like the cave people would have. I mean, they're upset, but all they did was shine a light and they like scurried away. And I was
they
like,
couldn't do anything. There are like so many fays.
yeah, there are.
They're like super strong. Should they looted us?
Hey, at least our audio is clear. Hey, podcast.
Yeah, just stay on
Our
Spotify.
audio is feel bad.
Are you still not able to watch it, Kayla?
I cannot. No, I don't know why. My LTE is garbage.
Oh shit.
Wait, I think I'm because it's trying to be on your Wi-Fi. Just realized. Right? No, it's on I'm on LTE. So what is that?
Well, why are you don't have a lot of bars?
Yeah.
What company are you with?
Videotron.
I'm Bell.
You're with Bell? I'm with, we're probably closer to Videotron Towers, Kayla. That's why your Bell is stretching. Because I'm with Fizz, but Fizz is Videotron,
Oh,
so I
yeah.
have 3 bars.
Oh, damn.
Also, by the way, the spoiler, remember last time we did book club, I said I saw a spoiler for this book? The spoiler that I saw wasn't even in the book.
Oh really?
Yeah, the spoiler I saw was a picture of Aelin pregnant. with Rowan. And then I was like,
my God, Joy.
I was like, oh no, you're gonna be pregnant.
So you thought that
I was waiting the whole time. I thought she was pregnant the whole time. I was waiting. I thought that's what kept her alive. I was like, oh, she probably kept alive because she's pregnant with child.
Oh my God.
And I was like, what waste of time.
I saw those
Bitches.
pictures too, but I just thought it was like a dream, like a fanfic type thing.
No, I took it for like, because in the comments they were like, oh my God, yeah. And I was like,
I thought it was a fanfic.
don't trust the internet. Believe everything's fake.
So the Anielle arc. This is okay. I was annoyed when they first decided to go to Anielle in the first place. I was like, dude, like,
Fuck them
80
bitches.
are like dying.
Literally.
Like, they should be like beelining there. But anyways, it turned out it was necessary. They got new allies there anyways. Also, I find it funny that Irene's depicted as like literally like 8.5 months pregnant.
She's not.
She's like 6 weeks pregnant.
Yeah, exactly.
No, they said her stomach was flat.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But in the
So
art,
she's,
is she
6
like
weeks
giantly pregnant?
No, she's not.
Oh, okay.
She's not. She's like flat.
Yeah, because she's like barely has anything. She's
She
2
said
months
by
pregnant.
the end of the book, they were like, she has a small
bump, yeah.
Like, but she's mostly flat stomach.
But people love heavily pregnant main characters, bro.
Yeah.
Like, there's so much art.
Bro, if she was like that, she wouldn't be able to defeat Erewhon. She'd be waddling there.
Yeah, seriously. No. She's definitely not that pregnant. Reginald's like, I wrote, hey girls, and I got banned.
What?
He got banned.
Well, how did he get banned?
I wrote, hey girl.
Sad.
Like, wow. I'm sorry. I need to check my Autobahn.
Hey, girls. Offensive. Get out.
That's some offensive
It's ladies
behavior.
here.
Sexist. Feminism.
Seriously.
Oh my God.
Yeah, anyways, these images just depict basically the Rookin and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
honestly, they were instrumental in everyone not dying in Anielle, like, especially because they found out about the dam. And then there's the whole dam battle where, like, turns out Aelin hasn't been just, like, depressed and she's been, like, super powerful. Like,
Doesn't tell anyone, obviously.
but I was so fucking pissed that that's what she uses her power on. Like, I don't know. I was like,
I'm like,
she
you could have
saved
used that power
a
to
bunch of
rocket ship
lives.
all of y'all north to help freaking Adian and shit, but no, like, I was just really upset half the time. I was like, now you want to use
respected
it?
it.
Like, I get
She
it.
saved so many lives, including Alita and Lorcan.
Fine.
It's true.
True.
But it just felt like that's so much power, and you're going up against
Yeah.
Maeve and Erewhon. Like, it just feels like, I don't know, I couldn't help but feel like, wow, what a waste. Even though.
Well, after the whole lock thing, I was like,
yeah.
you
no,
wasted.
but
What was inexcusable? Inexcusable.
The log is such
Inexcusable.
fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I actually I read it, and I think only after like she exited the gate that I was like, hold up. Like, did she really like? That's it.
Like,
she
you
tried
just
to
wasted my time. It wasted our time.
Yeah, like Erewhon isn't like discarded. Like what
like,
the fuck?
nothing good
like
came
the,
out of
the
it.
gods were like, yeah, no, bye. Never
Yeah,
mind.
shit.
How dare
Deals
you
off.
disrespect me?
We will get to it, okay?
Even
There's
if they
much
did-
to be said.
Okay.
There's so much to be said.
I yelled at her. Yes.
Let us remain in the
Yes,
Anielle
we are
arc
in Anielle.
currently. Like, we're... Yeah, like, so she wastes all her power to, like, defeat this huge wave of water and turn it to steam. But the best scene in the whole Anielle is definitely when Aelin goes to save Lorcan.
Yeah.
I was
Hands
so fucking
Yeah.
stressed that whole time. And when she
Me too.
gets to Lorcan, I'm like, how's she gonna get him on the horse?
Yeah.
How is she gonna get this? Like, literally, he's like
Huge.
6'5", like 250 pounds of muscle.
What's good
my
thing
God.
she had, no, it's good she had the wheelchair accessible horse. I was like, that's
It's
convenient.
true.
You have the wheelchair accessible horse.
Wheelchair accessible horse. Honestly.
That conveniently the horse too is named
Fair
Helios's horse or whatever. I was like,
Alice,
oh,
oh yeah,
yeah,
I
I'm
know.
like, oh, the dark horse,
Oh.
the dark man, the dark girl. I'm
Poetic.
like,
It really was, and the horse was being like a bitch to everyone, but then like accepts a lead.
Yeah.
what I didn't like though was when, because me too, I was asking where's Lorcan. And like half the time I was asking where's Lorcan.
No
Y'all
one
are just
knows.
chilling, and she was like, where's Lorcan? And they're all just like, oh. And she was like looking around, like unsure, like, oh, we don't know where he is. And then I was like, me too. Half the time I was reading, I was like, so everyone's there but Lorcan, but no one's realizing that he's gone. Like, hello.
Yeah, I know. Like, what the
I know y'all hate him, but damn, like,
You guys are shits.
like he is fighting for y'all. Like,
And he's still like a powerful thing.
Yeah,
like,
he's doing
he's really-
so much. People still hating on him, like he's still not accepted in the clique.
People take people for granted in this book. Okay, like I'm just saying, like
Yeah, underappreciated is Lorcan and Lysandra.
legit.
And even Aelin too, actually.
Yeah, Elite is way under. She's like instrumental in like everyone dying. So anyways, we'll get to
They
that.
should have given her some powers. I was waiting the whole book.
What
like,
the fuck?
please
But
give
then
her a
I
little
was
something.
glad that she was just
True.
human and
True.
she actually did as much as she could without powers.
True.
That's true.
Kayla's well. Because all he did was fight the whole book. On a wheelchair, like, whatever.
I have
like,
something with Kale. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
Kayla has
So?
not forgiven him from his transgressions.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of like history and baggage
Yeah.
with Kale. It's like hard. I still like I was at the end of the book and I was literally like, okay, I don't even think I can say this.
You can.
I was like, you know, at the end of the book, we're there. I'm like, you've been in the last year, like 9 months ago, you were inside of Aelin. Then you sent her off to Wendlyn.
Try not to die of coughing. I'm like,
It's like, and then all this shit happens. Then he spurns Nesrin. He's like fucking
Oh,
Nesrin.
yeah.
Then he spurns Nesrin. Then he decides to get with Irene, impregnates Irene. I'm like, Kale, like I don't know.
does Irene even? Do you think Irene knows that he like fucked Aelin?
I
Yeah,
know.
she does.
It's like
Shit. Oh yeah, she was in her memory, in his memories or whatever.
yeah.
I just feel awkward to be like in
All
the
in
last
within
like
a
6
year.
months, like I know where you were.
It's a whore.
Is that right, John?
No.
I was like, damn, he came back quick from Philadelphia.
Amazon.
I was like, surprise guest. I was like,
Like 9 p.m. on Saturday. Yo, Amazon, you're really picking it up for Christmas
Christmas,
time.
Yeah.
for real.
Because like no Canada Post on strike.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, but I put this question about Kale's dad. Like,
I don't
it
get
didn't
it.
make sense to me, like why he was such a perpetual dick.
I don't get it either. Like, why the whole thing with the mom, the letters, like, I don't understand what was driving him to be such an asshole.
I
Yeah,
think some people are just a piece of shit.
but it's like his kingdom's being saved.
But like since he was a kid, his dad was an asshole. Like,
He was giving like Autumn King vibes, like from Crescent
Yeah.
City, like just an asshole for. I was waiting for a redemption arc the whole time. I was like, I mean, he did fight with them technically or whatever, and let them use his everything. But I was like, okay, but why is he still a dick though? Like, why?
Yeah.
Humble, come on, let's go. Like,
yeah, Aelin didn't even give a fuck. She's like, you know, you can like outrank him, right? Like you can just do whatever.
and he was like, what?
She didn't even try to persuade him.
Yeah.
She's like, you can just outrank him and like, do whatever you want.
But I could tell he liked Irene, because she was like standing up to him, and he was like, he would like. They would always say, oh, the dad would just like not react or whatever. Like I feel the dad respected Irene, even though he hated his son for some reason.
Pussy lover says.
What?
I mean, sorry, Pussy lover says. Oof, Lorcan daddy.
Pussy.
I
I'm sorry,
agree
but
though.
I'm like judging
Lorcan's
your
like,
name and then you're close to like one wrong comment and you're banned.
Wait, who said that? Where is it? I can't even see it in the chat. Wait, hold on, my mind.
One wrong comment and you're banned.
Harrison's like, he what's Nesrin? He spurns her. Spurns, like, you know?
Oh, that's not what I heard. Oh shit, my brain was like, yeah, he does sperm her.
Like, hell hath no fury like a woman
I understand.
scorned, you know?
Shit, my brain was like,
Mike
what-
is far away.
my brain went straight to like the worst.
Harrison is the Armad.
What? No, yeah. Was it in the chat?
Hmm?
Where did you see the thing from Pussy Lover?
Oh, he's like, oof, Lorcan daddy.
Lorcan is a daddy.
Oh, Lorcan's a huge daddy.
Maybe my phone is delayed. I don't know.
Yeah, Lorcan. Whoo. Anyways, but Irene is so, I don't know, she's so good. She's like a perfectly poised bitch to Kale's dad
Yeah.
because he's a dick. And then she's like supportive of his mom's letters. Like, Kale doesn't deserve her, you know? Just does not deserve her. Yeah.
She's like the perfect character.
She is.
She can do no wrong to me.
Kale's okay. Is he amazing, like top tier
You got
male
it.
character?
No.
No.
He's like,
But
he's a
fine.
supporting character. Like,
He's fine. Like he's okay. You know, cause she do better. Maybe it's fine. You love who you love. You know.
Well, a lot of really strong, like, really, like, successful women are with mediocre men. Not that he's
What does he do for her?
not get her pregnant.
He
Dicks her down, bro.
What does he do for her?
I think
Because she did a hell of a lot for him. She broke it. He's walking because of her.
What did he do for her though?
Made her open to loving people.
I think he's probably decent in bed.
That
Is this really what we can come up with?
No, but straight up.
Yeah.
But all I remember from that book is her saying, "Well, you've shown me that you're not people from your land are terrible. Like that I needed to face my fears."
Okay, the standards are low.
You showed me that people are
We
human.
need to up the standards, Irene.
I think she started admiring how much he was loyal to like.
Oh yeah, he cares
His
about his
kingdom.
soldiers.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has loyalty, I guess.
Oh my god.
He does have loyalty.
We're
That's
grasping
his
at
big
straws.
thing.
Okay, yeah,
But
loyalty is his strong suit.
It really is.
Well, it's like liking someone because they stayed at their job. Like no, but you stayed at your job for 10 years. Oh,
I do love how you've been able to commit to your job.
now commit to me.
It's just okay, Cal.
Yeah, Kale's just like really bland, you know?
He is
He's
really
like
bland.
undersalted and underspiced.
Yeah.
In general.
Unsalted.
The
Oh my
worst
God.
insult.
I mean, but he is. He's like chicken that you like overcooked, but not even in the oven or on the barbecue, like literally overboiled, and then forgot to season. You know, he has all the right nutrients.
Well, when you
and
compare
it's
it
still
to
a
the
good
likes
base,
of Sartak, I mean,
Yeah.
I can't argue with you. Like,
There's this meme from Bob's Burgers where her insult is that if you were spice, you'd be flour.
oh my god.
Oh my god.
That's Gail.
Yeah, I mean, like actually though,
Sad. I like Caleb, but you know, compared to all the other male characters in the book,
They could have given him some more redeeming qualities and
you know what I think it is with Kale. I'm just different.
I feel about Kale the same I feel about Hunt, just saying.
Yeah, similar.
They're just like
it's true.
just
Just
a victim of like not as good writing as other people. Like I feel
Harry says non-oiled, saltless, pepperless, overcooked chicken. Yep.
Jesus, non-oiled. Oh my god, I can. Oh, it's like just like a dry piece of like horrible chicken that you just dump in the trash. Like.
He does remind me of Hunt, except Hunt is even worse because he like full on betrays Bryce at some point.
How did he betray her again? I don't even remember this.
On the boat, and he's like,
yeah, that's fun.
Yeah.
What happened? What
he's
boat?
like on that boat with the other two from like, oh man, what were their names?
He's trading like drugs or something.
Yeah.
Oh, that shit. Oh,
He's like a drug dealer.
oh, that shit. The whatever drug thing it was. Oh my god.
And he's a cop, you know. He was messy. Yeah, so
Oh yeah, he
but
got
yeah,
he got
definitely parallel characters. I think the male characters need to be a little more developed, Sarah.
Well, who
just drop
Except
in there.
Larkin, he's perfect.
Well, who do you guys
Larkin is
think is
perfect.
in Akatar is similar to Kale and Hunt?
Lucian.
Okay, you're about to get killed by the internet. Because Lucian has a huge following.
Yeah, but he is basic.
He is quite basic,
like he's
to be
way
honest.
too loyal to Tamlin.
There's always like an over loyal character who's like
It's
boring.
be
as
your
fuck.
own person.
Like the golden retriever.
Yeah.
I mean, like, who do you think is the Kale of Akatar?
I agree now, like Lucian. I can't think. No one from the Bad Boys. Like no one from the other. I can't think of anyone else. Yeah, it's probably Lucian.
Sad.
Does her husband have a best friend or
that's
something
why.
that she hates?
I would be on
Seriously.
Team Lucian if he had a little something, you know? But he's just like, oh, okay, Tamlin rejected me, my mate rejected me.
I have no
Like,
life
he's
now.
just a sad character. I guess I'll go and like band with these outcasts. Like, it's sad.
You know what it is with Hunt, Kale, Lucian, all these people? They're NPCs.
They're not NPCs.
They're straight up NPCs.
He is roasting everybody in this session.
This is a Kale roast.
No, but they are there. I feel like they're just there to like advance the plot. They're just sitting there like, okay, well I'm here. You're my mate.
They're like the best friend of someone. Like that's
Exactly.
their character. They're not their own character. Their character is best friend of. Best friend of Dorian.
Hunt
Best
is,
friend of Tamlin.
well, Hunt is just like Bryce's
That's true.
boyfriend. No,
Yeah.
who's his best friend?
That's true.
Whatever. Who's his best friend?
Does he have one?
Hunt's best friend?
Yeah, who's his best friend?
Is this the black guy?
Oh,
Isn't it
wait,
Chief
no,
of Police?
it's the merman guy.
No.
That's his best friend.
No, I think it's the black guy.
The angel guy.
Oh,
the,
yeah, yeah.
the
What's
chief
his
of
name? What's his name? Literally, I forget
Been
his
too
name.
long.
I don't remember.
Isaiah, something like that. Some biblical name.
Isaiah
sounds right.
I think it's Isaiah.
It's not Isaiah, but it's something like
Chat, is it Isaiah?
Guys,
Chat.
who are we talking about?
I don't know, my chat's like delayed, so I don't
Chat.
even know what's going on. Isaiah?
delays.
Is it Rhea?
I hope the internet will be good at the chalet.
Yeah, I hope so too.
It better be. I'll bring a satellite if I have to.
It's like amplifiers.
Yeah. Well, actually, I have an amplifier. I could bring it.
Yeah. Anyways, I don't mean to roast Kayla, like, just in all humility, when we were reading book 1 and Kayla asked us, are we team Dorian or team Kale? I put team Kale. Like, I was 100%
team Kale.
in. But
you know what?
I
I
have
never disliked Dorian. I was just like, Kale's slightly better than Dorian at this point.
Yeah.
I was expecting Dorian to have an
Dorian
evil,
was always
like,
nice.
I was waiting for his villain origin story, to be honest. I don't know why in the beginning I was like, he sounds evil. I don't know why. I just, like,
Yeah, it's true.
I think it's like the dark hair. I was like, he's
He
gonna
was
be evil or
his,
hot.
it was
like,
his coping mechanism, I think, to be like super flirty.
yeah.
I don't think it was like his real. I don't know. Like, because it's his coping mechanisms, mental. Like,
Yeah, it is.
True.
that he's extra
Absolutely.
flirty.
He's so hot.
Holy shit.
Because, you know, me, obviously, I like thinking, you know, the Easter eggs. I was like, oh my god, maybe he's like the great-grandfather of the Bat Boys because of his dark hair and his blue eyes. I was like starting all these things in my head until, obviously, when we see that it's not the case. But
so strong. Irene's pregnancy and powers?
Yeah, okay. Well, what do you think? I'm not even telling you why I put that there. I just want to know, like, what does that make you feel? You know? She's pregnant. And
She's lightly pregnant.
she's literally at the worst part of like,
yeah, this is the part where if you breathe wrong, like, I don't understand.
First trimester.
She's here, like, killing freaking interspatial beings and
that was
healing the
one
land.
small part of her like role.
Yeah,
she
but
did
like,
do, like other things.
but like it depleted her power to the max. Like,
yeah,
I don't know.
she really came through. I thought like she didn't really practice much, right? Like she only did it once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the thing. It's like, for me, she's pregnant. She's puking all the time. She's not sleeping. And she's like doing more than like everyone else.
Literally.
I'm like,
We have another Lysandra on our hands.
honestly though.
Like, you know what was funny? When I was reading, I was like, yo, even Evangeline is doing more than some of these people. I was like,
I swear.
I was dying. I was like,
how old is she at this point? Because she was talking like a grown adult.
yeah, I thought she was at least 14 or something. I'm like,
Yeah,
you're picturing her as a
she
7-year-old. I'm confused as
She's
what age.
12, no?
Is really?
I thought I was picturing her as 12, but I was like, I think in the early stages she was like much younger.
Because
but I guess
sometimes,
not,
like,
'cause
the
there's
way
so
that they're
many
like, oh, she gave her milk and put her to bed, I'm like, is she 6? Like, I was really confused as to why.
She is much younger. Like
She's getting tucked in every 5 seconds. I'm like, okay, so she's not maybe 14, but like, anyway.
Okay, cool.
But, I mean, I was happy for her, I guess. They got pregnant quick, boy. Like, woo,
Yes,
at the end of the last
busy.
book. Wound up fucking. I'm like, she was not taking the tonic. She said she was taking the tonic, no?
Yeah, and she should have good tonic, but
Yeah,
I guess
that
not.
tonic shut up.
That's what happens when you brew your own
She's like,
tonic. Whoops.
Oh my god. Literally like 2 weeks after Nesrin gets back and Kale tells her, yeah, I can't be with you, then he gets
She knocks her up immediately.
Oh my god.
I
That's
swear.
her. They don't get much visibility.
Yeah.
I wanted to see more like between them because they seem to have such a genuine connection and everything. It seems so raw, but we didn't get a lot because like a lot of focus was on Aelin.
They got pushed to the side a
They
bit.
did.
She kept mentioning them, but it was like a sentence.
But she's always like, oh, they're flying over there. I'm like,
Yeah, it was never like we never got to see their dynamic together.
like I was expecting some of them to have like one of them to have like a near fall or a near death, and then one of them to save one another. But no, they were just chilling.
Like Borte played more role in
Honestly.
the story than them two.
It's true. I do think like the only time we actually saw Nesrin and Sartak in this was the dam.
The damn thing, yeah.
Yeah. So that was cool because they pretty much saved everyone.
Yeah.
But it kind of goes like unnoticed.
That's why I was thinking like once SJM like writes the book for Azrael or Elaine, like she could do small books about these characters because they have room for more.
I want to know more about
There's
them.
so much.
Like all these side couples other than Aelin and Rowan, I'd like to know more about. I definitely
like Aelin and Rowan were done.
Like we get it. Like y'all gonna have kids and be happy. Yeah, right side and fair up forever. Like
what does
Keg W?
Yeah. What does it mean?
Flower Keg W. The
Who's this
chat has
person?
spoken. It's a meme. It's a meme, but that doesn't show on the phone.
Oh.
Like it's a emote.
Oh, okay. I see.
I mean, the chat has spoken. Who's spoken?
Did anyone answer the poll?
What was the poll?
Oh, you made a poll?
No, I didn't make a poll.
Dude's
It was Harrison who made the poll. Like, he just these nuts.
Isaiah, I swear.
What did the chat say? So what did the chat answer then?
No one said anything.
What is the poll?
But I don't know.
What
My
are the
phone
poll
seems
results,
my thing seems like pretty delayed. I don't think I have all the messages.
I can't
For some reason.
access the stream
How do I
dashboard
see
because
polls?
We're like tech issues. Where'd poll at?
Why do we suck at this?
I don't know.
I would have
So
access
much.
if I had my phone.
Yeah, I don't know where the poll went.
Harry, just give us the results.
Yeah.
because I don't know how to find the poll.
Kayla, do you want me to hotspot you so you can be on the?
Oh my god, the poll results were D's nuts was the winner. Okay,
Oh my
guys.
Yeah,
God.
was it just Harrison voting?
Okay. Okay.
Is it Isaiah? Is it Rhea? Like
Damn.
Crescent City
We're gonna get the real result.
angel name. Because I can't fucking remember.
Isaiah sounds right, or Isaac.
No AI. I don't care about Micah. Who am I looking for? The chief of police. What's his name?
He's the black guy.
Yeah, black guy.
The black guy angel
Wow.
Crescent City.
Not Mexican.
There were multiple.
Yeah.
There are multiple, but like if we're
Let
talking
me
about
go on the
main
wiki.
guy,
Now that I
it's
can go
him.
on the wiki safely since we read all the books.
Not the like wolf guy, not
Yeah.
the like Doberman guy, like
The Doberman.
the main guy, like
Hold on,
The good
my
guy.
internet's acting up.
Imagine expecting a helpful chat. Yeah, imagine, Harrison. What would that be like?
Wait, my internet's like not.
Harry, is it still lagging? Be real.
Be
I think
real.
it is probably, but I'm just looking for.
I think it's time for red wine while we find out our answers.
Okay.
Yep.
Just
Characters.
I'm actually gonna take a break.
His name is just Isaiah.
It's Isaiah.
Yeah,
So
Tiberian.
we're right. It's not these nuts. We know that.
It's not these nuts for sure. Hunt, Isaiah, Justinian, Micah, Naomi, Pollock, Sandriel, Sar. Those are all the Malakim.
What had we said? Was it Isaiah?
We said Isaiah. I guess my brain like just overcomplicated it because like all the names are like a twist on something.
Yeah.
A lot of Aelins, a lot of Adians, a lot of Caltains. My favorite name is still Nezrin. Oh, love it.
Is it still on your baby name list?
Yep. It's just so cute. But I have a bias for names that start with N for some reason. Like I just find them so adorable. But obviously all my names are for girls, so like
Girl names are so much easier.
because like I feel like dudes like just name them after their dad or something. I don't know.
I don't know. It's so hard to find a good guy name.
Because like especially like I find like especially the French ones like everyone's named everything in Quebec already.
It's still lagging,
Yeah.
especially the video.
Guess we have a podcast app. But I had similar issues when I was with Videotron for some reason. I don't know if it's their towers or something, but like,
Fuck. That's so annoying.
what kind of internet do you have? Like, what package is it? Like, how much are you paying? If you care to
75
review.
or something?
Oh, so you're paying. That's the thing. You're paying for pretty good. So I don't know why.
You're paying for pretty good.
Internet.
Oh, what's her internet?
Videotron. She's paying like $75. For me, that's pretty good.
But what is your
Videotron.
deal?
Yeah. What do you
Like
get in
300.
it?
I don't know. I have my phone on it too.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like 300 meg upload or download speed. That sounds good.
That's good. Because even mine, I think I have with Fizz is like 200, and it's pretty good. I mean, were we able to stream okay last time? We didn't have any. Did we have
didn't
any
have
issues?
any
on your
issues.
internet?
Yeah, and my internet like was far from the router thing.
The router's literally right
Yeah.
there. So I don't know.
Qu'est-ce qui se passe?
Maybe it's my computer.
It's like sucking
It's
the
like
energy.
dying.
So annoying.
But then again, wait, you're on 5G, right? Oh no.
I
so
went
the-
on the 5G.
Yeah, that's good. No, because usually sometimes if you're on the 2G, it's on the same frequency as Bluetooth, so then that causes issues. But if you're on the 5G, that shouldn't be a problem. So I don't know why.
You could try the other one though. Sometimes I find the 5G is not as good as just a normal no G. G-less.
G-less. But we can try. But
You
sometimes
can try.
we could
I
try.
want to give you the new password.
Same password.
Are you gonna do
Did
that thing
Harrison-
on the screen? You want to put the break screen on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be right back. Be right back, guys.
Where's my mouse?
Because right now it's probably my forehead.
I'm gonna go do my cough of the hour.
Exit full screen. Okay. Let's see. Wi-Fi. Let's do 3611. Okay.
Okay, all caps.
Whoa. Actually, 1 second. 3611. Okay. All caps, yep.
You ready?
Yep.
Back. 4F.
4F, yep.
77.
Yep.
FX.
Yep.
7V.
Yep.
X7.
Yep.
XV3.
Emote. This is what it looks like. This is what Harrison's putting.
Oh my god.
What's up?
Harrison's Keck W emote. It's just like, it's an, you know this guy like from like, I think it's like a Spanish talk show or something, and he just has like a very breathy laugh, and it became a meme. And that's him.
It came equipped with Lysol. I forgot I had it.
All right. It says unstable. Oh my god.
Unstable.
Poor network connection.
Jesus.
Oh,
Router, what's wrong with you? You're right here.
Yeah, it's maybe not a super good experience.
so annoying. I was with Bell too before, and I never had as many problems.
Dropped frames. I think the dropped frames are less though. It was 46% before, now it's 25.
Okay.
So I think it's a bit better.
So maybe it was like a interference thing with the Bluetooth or something. I don't know. Sometimes that happens. I just don't know why.
Like here, 46%, now it's 25. So it's a little bit, hopefully not so much. Do. We're here, the length of time spent. Enter full screen.
We did spend a long time in Anielle. Alright.
I mean, it's his hometown, you know?
True. It's just that every time they cut back to like Aelin and stuff, they're always dying. Like they're like on the edge of death all the time. Like, we're gonna die tomorrow. See, where's your garbage?
To the left of the stove.
Left of the stove.
Yeah. Left of the stove.
Oh, stove. Ah.
You got this.
Ooh.
Oh, okay, your wine's here.
Oh, thank you so much.
So how's the internet?
25% frame drops.
Okay, let's see if this is better, guys.
Who's Puse Lover? Do you think that that's like Yannick or something? Like who's Puse Lover? They're new because they have they have no profile information.
I don't think so because they're Reginald and him are together, so I think they just people on one screen.
Who the fuck are you?
Who is you?
Are we still on pause or are we streaming?
No, we unpaused. We're streaming now.
We're
not live.
Oh shit. Okay, well we've kind of spoken about this, but Aelin's rescue. Well, okay, we didn't talk about Aelin's badassery
Returns.
It was kind of nice because
Yeah.
she had been kind of like whatever.
Yeah, she's been pretty like, oh.
I respected that because I was getting nervous, like, oh, a lot of people are about to die.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like, that's not good for them.
Definitely not good for people in the
I
work.
respected it.
Me too.
To be honest, I wasn't mad about it. I was like, they'll find another way when they all gather together. Like, it's a teamwork.
Yeah.
It shouldn't all rely on her fire.
No, absolutely. It's not a very resilient strategy. But it was nice because like she's our main character, so like you want to see her like.
But I feel like her power was more for the hope of the non-powered people, for them to like want to fight. Because when a lot of people, when they were giving up and stuff like that, but when they saw Aelin, they're like, for the queen, and then you know what I mean. So I feel like her power was more like symbolic than anything.
That's true.
A lot of the time.
Yeah.
So
no, I can see that for sure. It's just cool for the reader when there's like epic badass shit. So that was cool.
Yeah.
So it was disappointing when that's the last big thing she does.
Exactly.
Before
pissing us off for good.
You're like, oh, okay.
Like turning, and just imagining it, like turning like a huge ass tidal wave into steam.
Yeah,
like that's crazy.
Yeah, no, that's actually
And
fucked up.
Rowan had
Don't like warm it,
push
like push it away, but also cool it down. Like,
yeah, he's a badass. So like, Rowan is like that low key. You know, the super chill dad who has the like kind of like keyed up, like hyper productive wife, but who's low key like also really like competent.
Yeah.
The Rowan, I mean, that's him. He's like super competent, just not in the like, you know, not in the spotlight.
Yeah.
That's
He
how
is,
that
yeah.
felt.
Well, he's like 500 years old or something.
Yeah.
Aelin's like 19.
It's actually super great.
Wait, how old is Irene? She's like regular age, right?
Yeah.
Okay, because like Kale.
And so's Kale.
Yeah.
So they're like.
And Dorian is also regular age. Mano is like 200.
90, I think. She's a baby.
Oh.
Jeez, these people live forever. Well, not Aelin's
Lorcan's like 1,000.
Is he?
I don't know.
No wonder he's like, I'm gonna die with you, because
He's
like
900 years old, no?
no wonder he's good to go. He's like, I'll die with you. It's all good. Like,
Yeah, like
Yeah, he's
I'm over it. Like,
like he's one of the oldest ones, I think.
that's even hotter. Why?
So hot.
Why is that hard?
Why is that so hot?
Oh my god.
It was like so sexy, like their sex scene, Elite and Lorcan. Like, okay, it's not like detailed and stuff, but it's like.
Did they have sex?
Yeah. It's just this one line where
Oh.
Lorcan's like, well, Elite's like, oh, I don't really know what I'm doing. Like, obviously. And
Oh, yeah,
like
they did,
he's like,
yeah.
well, I'm 900, so.
900. Let me show
I
you.
think that she said, like, show me everything.
Yeah, show me
And then it's like, and so he did. And I'm
Yeah.
I was like, it's like, yeah, I get it.
Okay.
So, and so he did, but can you tell us? Can
Yeah,
you show
I
us?
was
Like,
exactly-
I want to see exactly what's going on.
I was like, give me the deeds. Like, a little bit would have been nice.
Because you know what? Like, there was so much in this whole series, but there wasn't a lot of, like, spice, right?
Yeah.
So when, for some reason, the scene where they said that Manon rode Dorian twice in that night, and I was like, whoa! I don't know why. I was like, this is the hottest thing I've
I know,
ever
because
read.
there's like no spice.
I was like, this is the hottest thing I've ever read. I don't know why.
Well, even, okay, no. What was spicy was Aiden and Lysandra in the hallway.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then they got interrupted. and
by
I was like,
some
whoa!
non-character. I was like, who cares? Do it. I was like,
And
do
he
it.
was like still down. He was like, I would fuck.
And
It's
no,
just,
and you
like,
know,
later.
they said that like right before he said like that they started doing that. He was like, yeah, sometimes they don't even wait to like clean up. They just do it straight off the battle. So they're all like dirty and grimy and fuck. I was like,
you're like, yeah.
I was like, please do it.
Oh no, we're good.
We're good.
Yeah, we're on. Okay, this is like a commentary I had, and I don't know if anyone else had this frustration, but I felt like we were in Anielle for so long.
It was quite
Like,
good.
considering when you know everything that's going on in Taras, and they're taking their sweet time at this battle, like, taking their time after, I'm like, why are we here for so long? Holy shit. No? Was that just me? I was, like, feeling super anxious.
But me, it was just like it was not just that. For me, it was just in general, like just how slowly. I get it. They were like constrained by like getting there, but I was just like, I feel like as soon as they all regrouped, they should have just been aiming for there directly, like Terrace, and like. I get it, they wanted to stop there because it kills, like, land and everything, but I'm like, you're using a lot of resources for one thing when you can just use them for everyone. I don't know, I just find it, like, but I get it, it's to drive the story, like, obviously, and they did need stuff from Anielle, like, and things like that, like, the resources, but at the same time, I was just like, you guys spent a lot of time and almost all of Aelin's power here. When the true battle isn't
like,
ignored.
Orinth was struggling for so long.
Because what if
for
she
like
did?
a month.
No, but what if she didn't have enough power to actually do the key thing?
Yeah.
Like, what if she didn't have
That's
enough?
why it
Like,
makes me so much when she was like, "Oh, can you trade a like?" I was like, "Bitch."
Yeah, it's so stupid.
In the vote, that wasn't a part of the fucking fine print.
we're gonna get there.
That was the fine print, bitch.
We're gonna get there.
No one was mad at her. Like I would have been mad.
I agree.
They did not talk about it. I would have been like, I'm sorry, what happened exactly?
I just needed one person in the whole army to just like start yelling just to get the thing. First of all, you lied to us. I would have just needed someone to list all the transgressions. I get it. I know Aelin would have felt bad and everything, but I was just like, oh, a lot of things are like, especially the people in the
even
north.
Rowan, like, why was Rowan not pissed off? Like, you're gonna kill yourself. And then if she did die in that moment, and it was like, oh yeah, she wanted to trade Elena's life for
He was stupid.
Even he was like, fuck that bitch. She lived her whole life. She's dead.
She lived
like
1,000 years.
He's like, bro, she's like still alive.
She's
Like,
good.
let's la. Even him was like, fuck her. What?
Double Garen.
Your stream is unfortunately cutting off for like full 5 to 10 seconds regularly. Unfortunately.
No.
Gosh darn it.
Are we sure data wouldn't be better?
Do we go back to 5G?
Harry.
¿Qué pasó? Like, do you have someone living in your attic watching like high frequency Netflix or something?
Guys, yeah, because you have such.
Yeah, there's nothing else connected to it, right? So like, I'm wondering why it's like not putting all its power. Aelin, come on.
I'm gonna go back to Belle.
I'm with Videotron, I think, actually.
Really?
Yeah, but we have a different.
Yeah, we have a different box. We got a thing with two things.
Guys,
What is
that's
it called?
that's a switch. That's
Oh,
the router
never mind.
up there.
Oh.
You're good. You're
Harrison, we have a thing, like a Videotron thing. Videotron has a new thing now.
Okay. I mean, we got this like 4 months ago.
Shit.
And they didn't give you the new one. What is it called, Harry?
Helix?
Helix!
Oh.
You don't have the Helix.
You have the Helix? Damn, how is it?
They give
Okay.
the Helix for free.
Oh.
They're like, ooh, do you want Helix? Get Helix.
Is Helix like the vibe of Belle? Like, is it?
I think so. I think it's supposed to be like,
Some guy came to my door offering it. I was like,
they're like, get the Helix. Like, I think it was free or it was cheaper. So we were like, okay, sure.
Interesting.
So, do I put on data or do we just like?
Hey, is it worse than what we had before?
Google it real
We
quick.
were on the 5G before.
Videotron is a helix. That's Harrison's response.
Twitch
Thanks,
on data.
As for the Helix.
LTE data.
That's super annoying.
That's why I don't know about the chalet then, if the chalet will work out.
I don't think the chalet would be fine. Usually they have like okay Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
It does have Wi-Fi for the amount we're paying. I mean, I assume so.
I'll go check, but yeah, it should be.
I think that should be fine in general. Because I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's just like a fluke. I don't.
Is it your place or?
Yeah, me too. And I don't have that good of like an internet service. And my router, it was like in the kitchen. So like me even watching Netflix on my TV, it lags off. So I was like, oh shit, our stream actually worked. Like,
What?
yeah,
That's
Netflix
crazy.
lags on my TV because it's too far from the router. But
Interesting.
I guess
Maybe because there's a lot of people in your building using internet.
maybe just your computer is good at capturing. I don't know because the thing is right there. Ooh,
Okay,
do you have Ethernet? Do you have a cable? Ethernet cable?
No, I don't. He said it's been worse since we switched internet.
Okay, we should go back to 5G.
Okay, I'll go back to the 5G.
Because if you had an Ethernet, that might help.
I do not. But what if we just tried the data? I know Harrison says it's not going to be good. But...
I don't know. The internet says it's gonna make it